in myself. Oh, why, it's just a lost, juicy lamb, ready for slaughter.
Drag nationals, because the competition is tight, and we are ready to move forward with this drag racing program. It's going to be the 1969 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am Model 72, coming at you with our first drag racing video of 2017 drag racing season. This is going to be a classic vintage matchup between Pontiac and a Chevy. We're going to have brand battle between AMT and MPC. On the left, we're going to have the 69 Pontiac Firebird. And we're on the right, we got the AMT 69 Chevy Chevelle SS396 hardtop. Both of these are classic vintage kits that I started out as stationary builds, but we kind of transferred them over to the drag racing just to get some drag racing going. They might go back to stationary builds, but for right now, we're going to see who is the champion of 2017. This class is the fastest street car Polyglas GT class. That means both of these cars are running the Polyglas GT rear radial wheels. So other than that, they're both 125 scale, and let's get to racing. Now our track is the same track we had last year. It's a short track. So basically we're going to have best 2 out of 3 down and dirty rounds. We're going to have the Chevelle on the left lane. We're going to have the Pontiac in the right lane to start us off for the first round. Okie dokie. This is round 1. 2017 drags. 3, 2, 1, go. It looked like the Pontiac took the first heat. Ladies and gentlemen, God almighty, that was some close racing. That was some close racing, guys. And both of those cars are super fast. Way faster than I anticipated. I did raise the track up. We're two model boxes high. This is a gravity fed system. So we know that basically the gravity fed system goes like this. The higher the track is raised, obviously the faster the cars go. But in the beginning, when the cars were, in their experimental stages, I had it, I believe it was one box. Anyway, Here we go. This is second round. Second round. The first round went to the Pontiac Firebird. We've switched lanes now. The Pontiac's in the left, Chevelle's in the right. This is second round. See what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. And believe it or not, by a hood, the Pontiac got second round. I'm telling you, that's probably one of the closest drag races that I've seen, guys. Both of those cars are lightning fast. Lightning fast. And so the Pontiac took it, guys. Okay, so here's post-race commentary. Both of these cars were lightning fast, guys. It kind of surprised me how fast they were. Now, neither one of these cars are complete, but they are both in drag racing ready condition. That means they roll straight, and they're waiting for sponsorship. They're waiting for paint jobs. They're waiting for any other upgrades, suspension mods, and all that. But going by the drag race we just had, the 1969 Firebird representing MPC is the 2017 fastest street car Polyglas GT champion. Right there. So any of you guys want to build a car to come take the championship away from the Firebird, be my guest. I'm calling all you builders out. Anybody that's watching this video that wants to build a car to take the championship away from the Firebird, here's your chance to put your words to action. Build the car, send it to me, and we will see. We'll settle it on the drag strip. Now I was going to go ahead and, if the Chevrolet lost, I was going to go ahead and jump it back to the stationary build and go ahead and build it out as a stationary build. But it being as fast as it was, there's no reason why I shouldn't do some tuning on that and see if I can get it a little bit faster, because I believe with a little bit of tuning, it could take the championship from the 69 Firebird. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait for that race down the road. Right now, the champion is the 69 Firebird, vintage 1969 Firebird MPC 125 scale kit. Is the 2017 fastest street car Polyglas GT champion of the Model Mine 72 2017 drag race. Guys, this is Model Mine 72. This is going to be the first episode of a race analysis. We're going to go into the 2017 Spring Drag Nationals Polyglas GT class. We're going to break down the race to the point where we can kind of go inside the race and see exactly what happened. Okay, in this particular class, you have to be running the Goodyear Polyglas GT radials on the rear end. Other than that, the regulations are pretty much relaxed. Both of these are classic vintage kits. We got the 69 Firebird Pontiac MPC. We got the 69 Chevelle AMT. So let's get into this episode here. All right, here we have the track set up. This is going to be first round. We're going to go over this first round and see exactly what happened. It's a short track. So 30 rounds. Chevelle on the left lane. We're going to have the Pontiac in the right lane to start us off for the first round. Okay. Okie-dokie. Okay, in round one here. Round one. We got Chevelle in the far lane, and we got the Pontiac in the near lane. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, right out of the gate, it looks like both cars are neck and neck. So there was no getting anybody at the start, getting a jump on anybody by any of the cars. Looks like, by the way, both of these cars are super fast, and I can only imagine they're going to get faster as we dial them in. This is the first time these two cars have ran. So both of these cars are brand new drag racing cars. This is the first time they ran, opening up, wide open, all out against each other. You can see from the start, both of them looks like they both got an excellent start. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep analyzing. 2, 1, go. All right, coming down half track, it appears that the Pontiac is got a slight lead. So from the start to a little past mid track, it looks like the Pontiac is got a slight lead. Now on this particular track that we're racing right now, this is a short track, and right here where this line is, this is the finish line right here. Okay, this is what we're trying to get to. We're trying to get from the start to this line right here where this checkered flag is. Okay, so it's a very short track, but it is very fast track, and as you can see, these two were tearing it up. So let's go back to the race. 1, go. Okay, so we're going to go back just a little bit. You can kind of see. 1, go. Right here, you can see clearly that the Firebird is just, I would say, a bumper ahead of the Chevelle. I mean, this race was super close. I'm telling you, the Chevelle is going back to the pits, and it's going to get a different race set up. I do believe, as fast as it is now, it's going to come back even faster. So, you know, the Pontiac definitely needs to keep its guard up. Of course, in drag racing, anything can happen at any time. That's part of the excitement. On 2017, we actually got a wall on this side to keep the cars from going off over there. You can hit the wall, but you won't go off the track. Over here, we have our guard rail, our safety rail, which, you know, once you get past mid-track, if you do veer off, that kind of keeps you in line. So we don't have any center wall right now. So the way the 2017 drags are set up, you can cross over and hit the other car. That's not a disqualification or anything like that. That's just part of the Rubbins racing philosophy. And that's the way we're going down in 2017. You know, I'm open to any and all changes with any rules or regulations as needed. But right now, we're just having a blast. It's a brand new sport. It's a brand new ideal. We're having a lot of fun with it. So let's go back and watch this round one more time in real time Watch these two cars drag. This is the Polyglas GT class. Pontiac versus Chevelle, round 1.
2, 1, go. It looked like the Pontiac took the first heat.
So there again, Pontiac took round 1. We'll get on to round 2. This would be the redemption round for the Chevelle. If the Chevelle could actually either beat the Pontiac or bring a draw, we could go into third round sudden death match. So this is round 2.
Anyway,
this is round 2.
Second round,
we'll do a race analysis of this.
First round went to the Pontiac Firebird. We've switched lanes. Right.
Yeah.
This is second round. See what happens.
All right, so we got second round. The Pontiac has switched lanes. None of the Pontiac's in the far lane. The Chevelle's in the near lane. And this is round 2. It is best 2 out of 3. That's the way we're running it. Unless, the race dictates more racing.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Right out of the gate, it actually looks like the Chevelle got the jump on the Pontiac. It actually looks like the Chevelle is nosing out the Pontiac from the start. All right, let's continue analyzing.
2, 1, go.
Okay, it looks like at mid track, Pontiac is caught back up. It looks like they are nose and nose mid track right here. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
And as you can see, it was a very, very, very close, tight race.
Go.
Right there at the end, you can see that the Pontiac has just nosed out the Chevelle. Just nosed out the Chevelle. Let's do real time.
3, 2, 1, go. And believe it or not,
So,
go.
like I say, let's get a good photo finish here.
1, go.
You can clearly see that the Chevelle's rear fender and rear tire are still on the track. You can clearly see that the Pontiac is already left. The whole car's left. So it is definitely the Pontiac just nosed out the Chevelle on that second round. I mean, what a race, guys. I mean, these cars were absolutely competitive.
Go.
Very competitive. Look at that. I mean, that is just...
1, go.
Like I say, a little past mid-track, you can see the Pontiac pulling away. And he crosses the finish line first. And gets the championship.
1, go.
Right here. Pontiac nosed out the Chevelle. Right here. Photo finish. You can clearly see. I mean, so close, guys. But so the Pontiac took the Spring Drag Nationals fastest street car Polyglas GT class champion, and the Firebird is the 2017 champion for the spring. So this is the first edition of Model Mine 72 race analysis, going over the 2017 Spring Drag Nationals fastest street car Polyglas GT class. Thank you guys so much for watching. And more racing to come, guys. Let's do that race one more time in real time.
1, go. And believe it or not, by a hood, Pontiac got second round.
So thanks everybody for watching. And there again, if anybody wants to get in on this, you can talk all day long, but until you build a car and send it here, you're just going to be sitting on the bleachers. Model Mine 72 saying, don't be left in the dust. Build a car, send it in. Let's get this drag racing program on the track, I should say.